my eyes aren't the best. They told me not to drive at night, but I'll tell you exactly what the shooter looked like. I saw him plain as day. He was up there, and he had a hat on that said Democrat on it, and he was laying down, but you could tell the shirt said Biden-Harris 2024, and he had bedazzled capri pants, and they had little teeny tiny abortion coat hangers all over, and he had a rainbow pair of socks, and I think there were custom Nikes, but I for sure saw Barack Obama and Joe Biden. They were 69ing on the shoes, and he was laying down like this, but he was also eating like an Impossible burger. And, you know, my eyes aren't the best, and I was looking into the sun, but that's exactly what I saw. Yeah, we tried to warn him. We said, look, he's got a gun. He's got a gun. And I don't know if they outsourced some of the security. It must have been some of the guys from Uvalde, because they were a little slow on the uptake. We said, no, it's not children. It's the president. It's the president. And then the shooting started. It was just pop, 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 pew, 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 zing, boom, bing, 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 and that's when I knew something wasn't right. And just out of habit, I yelled, false flag gun grab, because that's just what I do when I see people shoot. And it's like Trump seen the whole thing. He was 10 steps ahead of everybody, because the shooter was there, and then he started doing the Matrix type thing, and then that's when the Secret Service and all their wives jumped up. I think it was Take Your Wife to Work Day. And he said, get behind me, boys, I'll protect you. And he just started snatching the bullets out of the air, and he caught a few in his teeth. He said, hop to it. Hop to it. You couldn't see it because Trump is so muscular, but right behind him was a kid in a wheelchair. They said the kid was terminally ill, and his last wish was just to go to a Trump rally, and he was just hoping that maybe he could touch the hem of Trump's garment and maybe be healed. But the kid was holding a puppy who was in a wheelchair too, and the puppy was terminally ill, and the puppy was holding a little teddy bear, and that was terminally ill too. And Trump said, I'll protect the kid. And he just kind of did one of these, and the bullet bounced off his ear, pow! And ting! I don't know if it was a pow or a ting, but it was in that calamity that some of the bullet, I don't know if it was the ear bullet or one of the Haktuas, but they flew back and shot the shooter right in the head, and his brains just went everywhere. And he was wearing a Democrat hat, so there wasn't a lot of brains to go around, but he was laying up there dead, and I just yelled out. I said, PSYOP, MK Ultra, because that's just what I do out of habit when people start shooting. And he was laying up there, and then I heard there was like a grassy knoll off to the side, and somebody said, malarkey. All right, let's get in the car, Kamala. And I don't know who that was, but there was somebody over there. So then Trump was helping all the Secret Service and their wives up, and he just stuck his fist in the air, and he said, fight. And it was in that moment that I just started printing t-shirts, because I was inspired to make some money on the way out of the rally. He said, fight! And I said, t-shirt. And he said, fight! I said, t-shirt. And then he moved him on along the stage, and there was a flag behind him. He had blood running down his face. And I said, other t-shirt. And it was beautiful. He carried all the Secret Service guys and their wives, and he put them in a SUV, and I'm pretty sure he drove them off to the hospital. Yeah, the cops are up there now. They're a little late, so that's Uvalde for sure. But I just want to say that there's no place, no matter where you stand, there's no place for political violence against any candidate that I like and agree with. And it's truly just a dark day in our nation's history. And I just hope that we can come together and buy a t-shirt.